Hey guys, how's it going? Kulprit here, and today I'm going to bring you the second official gameplay that we're going to get to see from WarZ. Now, I understand this has been out about a week, maybe two. I don't think it's been that long, but you know, I have been linked to this for a while. And actually, to start things off, I wanted to shout out Luke Eaton on Twitter. He linked me to this video a little while ago, maybe a week ago or so, and I've just kind of had to sit on it, unfortunately, due to being very busy. So thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. In this video, we see this is basically a demo video, again provided to us by the developers. I think the intent was to show things like reload animation, the grass effects, firing the weapon, environment, those types of things. And unfortunately for them, this video creates more questions for me than it answers. The biggest question I seem to have in my head is this video older or newer than the video we saw at PAX? Because I'm hoping it's older. And I mean, if it is older, then why the heck would you put it out? I know, but it just seems a little more rough to me. I don't know why that is. The thing I'm thinking is just because the other video was dark and it was only first person, so we didn't see a lot of the details. And you know, maybe I'm just being a little more critical because this is now the second video, and the first video I was just so excited to see that it was a real game with a viable like environment and engine, that I let a lot of things slide. But you know how it goes, and as we see more and more, we're going to be more analytic, more critical of everything. And in the end, hopefully, we're going to have a real tough decision in a couple of weeks to months on which one to buy. So that's what we're hoping here. But we'll see. As time goes on, only time will tell. Hopefully, this beta is going to be coming pretty soon so we can all pretty much make the decision for ourselves with hands-on play. So anyway, I'm going to get into this video. It's just a couple minutes, pretty short. I'm going to talk about things as we see it, you know, just things that stand out to me. And at the end, I'm going to post a little bit of a, summary type thing with some concerns and questions I have for you guys to answer for me. Otherwise, let's just get right into the video, guys, okay? Alright, so here we go. First thing that jumps out at me, what is up with this backpack? I mean, is he smuggling his whole family in there? I mean, it just looks so out of proportion and odd and arcadey and doofy, and it just right away for me kills the immersion. You know, it just strikes it right off. I mean, a doofy Indiana Jones hat, whatever. People like hats, I know. Team Fortress 2. Second, he's showing a lot of the grass, and I don't really understand that. Like I said, apparently he's showing it off, but to me, it's not. Look, it doesn't look that great. And the fact that he's showing it off shows me he's quite proud of it, and that they might be stretching the engine and type stuff. So that does worry me. I know I'm probably digging and going too deep with that, but that's what jumps out at me. Also, I don't live in the Denver area. Never been there. But is it really common for trees to be like 8 feet across like this one is? I wonder if we're going to see a lot of those. Be like living in the trees and tree houses. I don't know. As far as combat, no crosshair for third person. No crosshair unless you're zoomed in on the iron sights. Is this only in hardcore? Is this the entire game? I kind of like this, actually. There should be some detriment to being in third person, and also for just hip firing. Seems like third person is just going to be for kind of situational awareness and not actual combat, which is pretty good. I mean, if you're going to have it in, which I personally enjoy having it in, there should be some detriment to it. Reload looks okay. I didn't really have a problem with that. There was absolutely no recoil. That's a concern. I understand that can be added, that can be fixed, that can be tweaked. But, I mean, if you're putting out a video showing things off and you're firing the gun in there, you better believe we're going to look at things like recoil and gunplay. It's incredibly important for a game like this. It should be there. So, you got to fix that, guys. Unless that's the final product, then that's a big concern. Again, man, I don't know. These outlines on the items drive me crazy. It completely ruin the immersion and drives me nuts. It's got to go. Hopefully it's not in there in hardcore, and so that won't be an effect, because it just looks silly. Like everybody says, looks like Left 4 Dead, looks like an arcade game, not the immersive, gritty struggle for survival that this game should be. The inventory system, I mean, looks straightforward enough. I don't have a problem with that, really. My biggest concern is how is looting a dead body going to work? It doesn't seem like there's enough room for 2 inventories there to transfer over. So, like, when you kill a guy, is all his stuff going to just fall on the ground and have highlighted edges all over the place? That's a concern. I'd like to see how that works, because for people like me that like the PvP, that's a big thing. Here again, he's showing the ground. I don't know if he's doing this to show ground textures, or is he maybe looking for tracks, maybe? I don't know. Again, this didn't come with audio when I watched it, so I feel like I'm missing something here. As far as the inventory system, back to that real quick. Is that the max amount of slots that there is, or is there bigger backpacks that have more slots? Is it based on weight? Again, I haven't dug too deep into this game yet because I haven't really put that much trust into it, but perhaps I need to. Are guns going to take up 1 slot? Can I carry 10 guns? Because I know we heard that guns are pretty common. Ammo is rare. Can I carry 10 guns and just use whatever I find ammo for, type of thing? Here you see the ragdoll physics. I kind of like that. It's kind of funny. Should lead to some pretty interesting kills, deaths, that kind of thing. So, and again, you see him doing a headshot on the zombie. I'm not really sure how we know it's dead or not, but you know, it looked pretty good in that regard. You know, a lot of you guys have said in comments to me that this game looks super arcadey. It looks like Left 4 Dead. It looks too softcore, and I have to agree with you here. The avatar looks very arcadey, very cartoonish. I'm not very happy about that. I prefer the grittier, dirt under your fingernails type of game like DayZ is, the struggle. But I don't want the struggle to be involved with the user interface and things like that unfortunately DayZ has inherent to it. Again, this gameplay does raise some concerns with me. I'm not so excited about it as I was for that first video. The gunplay looks like it is lacking, with no recoil. There's no real delay between weapon switches as we saw in the first one, and now here it was confirmed again as he loaded the pistol. There's certain things that they need to tweak to cater to the hardcore player, and I don't even consider myself very hardcore, but I do enjoy the hardcore struggle. It's got to be based. Here it is. It has to be based around PvP, guys. It has to be based around player versus player and not around loot. And that's going to be the crux of what they decide. They're going the MMO route, which leads me to believe they're probably going to go towards loot stuff and that type of thing. Whereas most of us, I think, that are coming from DayZ and are monitoring this game are more into the player versus player struggle. So only time will tell on that, guys. Hopefully we're going to have a beta soon. We're going to have some more videos. So basically, I'd love to hear your comments, your questions in the comments. And if you wouldn't mind liking the video if you enjoyed it, always helps me out. And that'll wrap it up for now, guys. Take care.